Alright, hello everyone, welcome to some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. Today we're going to be doing the final little bit of the game. We're going to be doing Zot, as always. Ah, Christ. I'm actually not exactly sure what we want to do with this character, but hey, let's have a go, right? I don't know. Okay, so Summoner of Zot, Summoner of things in Zot, now that I have Shadow Creatures, but still, Summoner of... Okay, oops, what are you doing here? No, don't disrobe, what are you doing? Okay, so we have 8 magic mapping scroll, that's good. We're going to just use all of them. Probably going to have to, at some point... Hang on, I need to figure out what my spells are. Okay, this is on ZA, okay, cool. Nice. Alright, so the 2 downstairs right now are here. There's one over there, but I think I'm going to go for these ones. Might be a bit more difficult because it feels like that's a, what do you call it? A vault, but hey, look, there's nothing there. Nice. Okay, gotta make sure that I always have allies with me at all times. I'm probably gonna switch over to the Ring of Protection from Fire at this point, just to keep my fire resistance up. Though you could argue that it's just easier to, you could probably argue that it's probably easier to just keep that thing on. You know what, probably I'll keep the protection on. I'll switch over to fire when I need it. Okay, let's magic mapping. Okay, this is a really bad downstairs. It's a... looks like a corrosive one, which could be really bad for me. Yeah, it's definitely a corrosive one. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to haste. And then I'm just going to have to summon a bunch of stuff and hope that everything fixes itself without me having to do anything. Because this is a really bad vault for most characters. But because I don't have to get corroded directly, it's actually not terrible for me. As long as I stay all the way back here, I should be okay. Wow, I didn't know that slime could berserk. Interesting. Okay, well that actually worked out a lot easier than I thought it would. Okay, so there should be a bunch of Okla plants over there. Oh, and there's obviously more of these guys. These Goombas. Let's go ahead and grab a whole bunch of allies and just let them fight it out. Okay, there's a curse to at some point. It's probably fine. We're probably not going to get berserked on. Gonna get ugly things here, horrible things here, just to try to kill that thing. Come on, you scumbag. Alright, let's back off here. Okay, so we're near Bloodless. We actually want to stay around here because it gives us more RN. Just for the purpose of killing that Curster. Right now we want to kind of sit here and just abjure whenever that thing tries to summon mushrooms. There we go. Nice. Okay, so gonna have to summon more stuff here. There's a tentacle monstrosity that isn't on my side, surprisingly. Okay, Bloodless. Let's go back to normal. Alright, cool. Wow. Surprisingly fairly straightforward. Alright, another downstairs over here. Very short, so we can just skip it for free. Downstairs, up there, and over here. I think I'm gonna go to this one. Just because that one's further away. And this one seems to have plenty of cover. I am gonna explore this area around it though. How much shield do we have? If we put this on, this is 41%. Okay, that's fine. We can just brilliance it up. Let's enchant this to max out. Okay, not bad. Alright, so this is Zot 4, so that means that we only get one staircase this time around, which is not the worst outcome we can get, but it's still a bit scary. So let's go ahead and get ready here with summoning ugly things. And what? Oh my fucking god! Holy shit, that damage! That was ridiculous. Okay, this might not be as easy as I thought it would be. I'm gonna have to definitely channel and grab myself a bunch more allies because this is not working out. It's kind of working out. Come on. Okay, so we got rid of an Orb of Fire, the first one already. That's not bad, but we need to definitely recharge all this hasting. We want as much haste as we can get. which is good because we have a buttload of it. I'm gonna walk up the staircase just to make sure that there's nothing too scandalous here, but I'm definitely gonna exit out just to make sure that I don't accidentally go up it. Probably want to fight that guy. Come on. So here, Shadow Creatures is actually really insane. It summons, on average, really high-level enemies, and from time to time it can summon something ridiculously stupid, like, I don't know, just a bunch of stuff. It can summon like orbs of fire and stuff, ancient liches occasionally. You can actually come up here and just clear this area out, just because I don't want to. If I absolutely have to go upstairs, I don't want to have just random stuff flying around. But I will again mark this next door and just make sure that it's not going to be explored too. Alright, cool. So I'm going to clear this out. So what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to dig this whole area out. I know it seemed very counterintuitive, but for a summoner I actually need this kind of space, I guess. Like, here you can see I need the space to... don't berserk him. No, don't berserk. Crap. Okay, so Shadow Creatures, the one problem with it is that it berserks stuff from time to time. You definitely don't want that. Thankfully, Berserk is a definite double-edged sword. Sometimes it's really overpowered because it summons your own allies and berserks them, which makes them do like a ridiculous amount of damage. But if that's turned against you, obviously it's really bad for you. All right, so left or right this time around. I don't really have an indication. The next enemy that comes out, I'll probably go to. I will go left. Whatever. All right, actually, just check if there's any statues. Okay, that one looks like a statue, so I'm going to go down the left side, just because the left side looks less painful now. Okay, gonna start summoning some stuff. Okay, ugly things. Take care of this enemy over there. Okay. More Shadow Creatures. Here, takes care of all the Draconians. Okay. Gonna use ugly things here at low mana just to get rid of that Death Cob. Death Cob's really painful. Oh, one thing that's also really good that isn't really mentioned by me is that running, what do you call it? Running Sif means that you essentially can't. Oh god, that's really bad. Okay, we need to run this way. Okay. Oh my god, Acosta. Okay, we need to find that Lich. Where is he? There he is. Let's haste ourselves here. Summon mana worms and summon some dragons, I guess. Oh, I forgot that we had that spell. Oops. Press the wrong button. Got a dragons. That's fine. It's a lot of mana worms and stuff. It's not too bad. Like, things are very weak when they're not attacking you directly. You'll notice this after playing Summoner a lot. You tend to find that things become a lot weaker than you remember. Oh my fucking god, that's not that's not weaker than I remember. That's about on par. Okay, Dragon Call is fine. I can just endure them all. Oh my god, he can endure me too. Okay, definitely need to summon a lot of ugly things here, or horrible things, sorry. Just to make sure that there's a wall of things between me and enemies. Okay, probably need a Storm Dragon here. Gonna pick up a Hydra. Okay, come on, kill him. No, guys. What the hell? You're not allowed to die to that. What? Hello? Okay, I don't know why we're Dragon Calling, but we are. Quicksilver Dragon. Oh man, that really wrecked him. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and drink some more stuff. Just go ahead and stab that thing for whatever reason. Alright, so there's an orb of fire over here somewhere. I kind of want to get rid of that. Okay, he's doing the same. He's pulling my own move against me. I don't know how to react to that. What we can do is just abjure stuff until we get into the open. He's abjuring stuff too. I'm Dragon Calling for the wrong reason. I'm not supposed to be Dragon Calling here. Whoops. Okay. We actually should drink some stuff. I should be using this button, not Dragon Call. I'm pressing like ZD like it's going to do anything for me. It's not. It's on 43% fail, or 30% fail, which is not good. It's not castable, as of yet. Okay, just take him out please. Thank you. Wishing I had a bit more blood, but we'll just have to handle it for now. Gonna just summon a buttload of monsters, just sit back, enjoy the ride, you know how it is. Okay, just keep summoning stuff, don't stop summoning stuff. You know, just the basics. Okay. That's an enemy that we actually can't fight, so we're gonna have to back off here. Get 2 mana worms in case they can land a couple of hits on that. No. Focus that guy. Okay. So the mana worms weren't able to land a couple of hits on the Ancient Lich, which is a bit scary, but okay, that's really bad for us. We need to haste out right now. Okay. Ugly Thing should handle that. Ugly Things also handle that. Okay, that should be enough Ugly Things to handle it. And Abjuration should take care of everything he's got. Nice. Okay, cool. Just gotta keep my cool, you know? Just gotta stay cool. Also, where's my blood? There's my blood. Need to make sure that I have enough corpses here. There's actually no corpses. What the heck? I guess we left these ones a lot down there too long. And they decided they didn't want to be a part of that shit anymore, so they just stopped. Okay, that really put me in a bad spot, but that's fine. Can you just keep summoning stuff? Clean Dragon's Call? Like, surely it's not going to kill me. Not after all this. Not like this. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah. Rip him apart. Yeah, take him out. Yeah. Alright, we got 1 measly bit of blood from that. Hopefully this guy gives us a bit more satiation. That's better. Okay. So this was surprisingly straightforward, I guess. The old run might fuck me though. It's done that twice now. This character has... Sorry, Vampire has died on the old run 2 times now. I don't want to make it third. Like, that's just frustrating. Okay, just gonna pull back. Please don't summon things that berserk my enemies, guys. Come on. Basic courtesy here. Courtesy. No, don't do that, you scumbag trash. God damn it. I have to pull over here now. Moth of Wrath, why? You piece of crap. Gonna have to haste here. Okay, I'm bloodless. I actually need to find some food before I get here. Like, I can't risk not being able to regen on the orb run. That's too risky. Okay, just gonna go ahead and kill that guy. Not bad. We need to actually pull like 1 or 2 draconians over here. There we go. This one. Come back. Yeah. Give me your blood. Yeah. Come on, give me your blood. Yeah. Come on. Feed me. I'm a hungry guy. Okay, this is kind of bad. Okay, that's not the worst. Okay. Oh, for God's sake, stop berserking him, dude. Christ, you're gonna get me killed. I don't want to get killed. Jesus. Okay, there's a gold dragon. I kind of want that. Eat me. No, drop a corpse, please. Wow, we actually cleared this whole place. This is like the first time in years I've cleared this. All for a bit of blood, which we're not even getting. Come on, give me blood. Yeah. Oh, God damn it. You can give me blood. Donate to the Red Cross now. Give you a cookie. Nah, jokes. I'll just kill you. I don't need your cookie. 1 piece of blood? That's not enough, man. It's not enough. Ugh, whatever. Hopefully these guys can give me blood. Come on, give me blood. Yeah. 1 corpse, 2 corpse. Okay, 2 potions of blood. That's as good as I'm gonna get. Whatevs, man. Whatevs. Okay, recharge all the relevant ones, and let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Let's just leg it. Remember that I have bat form this time. Do not fear the unknown. Use shadow form to just mess with stuff. Okay, just casually walk out. GD1. Okay, get wrecked by a Titsumul. That's fine. Get a bit of blood here, just to keep myself satiated. Satiated. However you want to say it. Can you just kill him? Can you just kill? Thank you. Panlord Titsimal. Gonna have to haste here. And do some kind of shady wraparound shit. Okay, just make sure that there's no real danger enemies. Okay, we're still hasted. Nice. Perfect. Classic RNG. Okay. This is a very nice upstairs. I'm gonna try to kill this guy for a bit of food. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Gotta remember now that Shadow Creatures is gonna get less and less good as time goes on. Just because as I ascend the floors, Shadow Creatures will drop in power. So I should be using Summon Horrible Thing or Ugly or Hydrus instead. Okay, having said that, I'm still doing it, so I'm gonna just switch it to Shift D. I'm also gonna quaff a Cure Mute, so I just get all my stuff back. Oh shit, now we're casting Dragon Form. Dragon's Call, whoops. Ah, whatever, who cares. Oh man, that was nice. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Actually, you know what? Well, there we go. So now we're summoning horrible things on ZD. It should be equivalent, roughly to Shadow Creatures. Even at max. Oh shiz, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, we need to haste right now. And we need to summon some stuff to confuse them. And we need to leg it. Okay, that was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, just handle that. Pull up. Let my ugly things distract. Heal over here. Let the Panlord come into contact with me, but then I'll just continue on my merry way. Okay, we are bloodless now, or we're very near bloodless, so I'm gonna have to speed this up really fast because I do not want to die with no regen in my hand and no healing possible. Into GTFO ASAP. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dragon's Call here just to really make sure that nothing comes in my way. Oh my god, yes! Oh, the curse has been broken. Vampire has finally goddamn won. Christ. You know, Vampire was like so early on too. Vampire Enchanter, Vampire, whatever. Died on the Oberon twice. God. Frustrating, I gotta say, very frustrating. Vampire Necromancer, I think it was. It was actually only a month ago. Oh, we actually finished it. Thank Christ. I'm actually so relieved. I was worried that this was going to be another one of those games where I died. Okay, well, that means that this character is finally done, and we only have one game left until Greater Player is finished, and that will be a random Air Elementalist, and I will probably play something funny, like Deep Elf. Something not too hard, but just kind of interesting, I guess. Christ, that was a long time coming. This guy has come. This vampire has been from a lineage of like just a million dead vampires. A million dead vampires with the orb. This guy finally got out. It was very good. So let's get started with the talking. I completely forgot what I wanted to say before I sent you people who don't like Morg analysis off. If I remember, I might say it at the end somewhere. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you all next time. And for those of you that enjoy reading or watching Morgs with me, let's talk about this character. So Sif Muna, yeah. What are my impressions of Sif? So the new Sif is actually significantly better than old Sif. I think that's fairly obvious at this point in time. The Divine Energy is almost overpowered. It essentially means you don't have a mana floor for a certain amount of time. And I probably dipped into that like several thousand times over the course of the game. It's ridiculous how much I used it. Like almost every single fight was me dropping into my negative mana. It was ridiculous. It was actually really strong. So good. Channel mana was pretty broken, but I ended up not using it that much because it's just very piety intensive and it doesn't actually give as long of a buff as I thought it would. Perhaps it scales with invocations. Could be the case. I didn't get much this game. So yeah, for summoning, it seems that Sif is like pretty much going to be the best one. Um, like you're not really going to want another class. Sorry, like another god for summoning. I think like there's no real other god. Sif is going to be your main god. I think the only other ones that you could probably say would be good would be like Ashen Sari, Fedass maybe. Like they're not very good alternatives to Sif. So Sif is now going to be your 100% summoner god. Like everything else is pretty much mediocre or worse, strictly inferior almost. Yeah. I can't, like I said, I can't think of a single god that's better than Sif for summoning now, just because of all the mana manipulation. I said earlier in, I think I said it to ZXC, but I did explicitly say that I didn't like the way that Sif Moon and Vehemit overlapped so much, in that they were both basically the god of magic, but they were basically the same god, but just dressed up differently. I think now they are significantly different enough that I actually enjoy picking Sif over Vehemit. The main problem with Sif was that no one wanted to play her because she was boring as shit, and she was significantly worse than Vehemit most of the time. Like Channel Mana was tedious as hell to use, and she ended up having, because of her shorter range, she's significantly less safe than Vehemit, and you're also not guaranteed mid-game spells for killing Lair, which is pretty significant. Um, but now she's actually very strong. If you have a good book, that's my probably only caveat. You need to have a good spell book to start with, because it doesn't matter how good your god is in giving you extra mana. If you're wasting it on level 1 spells, it's not good. Like, I would not pick Sif on a wizard unless I found a really strong book that I wanted to go into in the mid game. I would still pick Vehemit. But yeah, Sif is really good on, say, like Fire Elemental, Fire Elementalist, Summoner, Conjurer, those kind of like books that have really strong spells in the starting book, because then you can abuse the crap out of that divine energy really early on, and it's really good. So yeah, Sif, the rework, I'm happy with it. I think she's a little bit overpowered right now. She might need to get nerfed at some point because I don't know, like at least from what I can see, the extra mana channel, the extra mana font, I guess, it provides her with just way too much stuff. Like it's essentially like having like I said, it's like having an instant fireball on you at any point in time, and it recharges every 4 turns. It's fairly ridiculous, but yeah. So this character, let's talk about him now. So let's see, 180 health, that's pretty good. 46 mana is pretty high. 25 AC and 27 evade and 18 shield is ridiculous for a mage. It's actually very high AC, like significantly so. It's good. That's very good. Like with 18 shield on top. Let's see. Level 22, slightly lower XL than you would expect from a mage, because mages tend to kill everything. But that's probably because of the summoning. But as you can see, at no point in time did I ever feel like I was significantly weaker than the areas that I was going in. Summoning EXP is just a meme, guys. Just don't fall for the meme. Like, if people are saying don't use summons because they take your EXP away, then they're an idiot. Just why do you give a crap? Summoning is OP. Like, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Leveling it means so little now. Like, it's getting to the point now where we're consistently winning at like XL21. Like, and I say we as in like the echelon of the game that's like consistently winning. It's consistently 21 like ish, 21 to 23 because of the lower EXP. In fact, in the last tournament, Yermak won at level 16 with no god. It's winnable. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you don't worry about getting to XL27 all the time. You don't need to. There's no point. Yeah, just don't worry about summoning XP. Just it's fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about his equipment. Knife of the Spriggan's Knife, MR plus EV Dex Stealth, probably the overall MVP of this entire game. Actually, there's a lot of MVPs in terms of items. Like, our equipment was absolutely ridiculous in this game. Moon Troll Leather Armor was an interesting pickup because Spirit is generally bad on a mage, but I decided it was good because it also increases mana regen and also doubles your health regen, which is pretty ridiculous. Shield of Protection, which we only picked up at the end. Helmet of +2, nothing. Cloak of MR, which is OP. And this gloves is like ridiculous. +5 are like int -2, dex +4, stealth +4. This is a classic instance of someone being like, oh, but int -2 is bad for a mage. Do I look like I give a shit? Like, come on, it's a +5 gloves with RLX. Like, what more do you need? It even has 2 other intrinsics, seriously. It doesn't matter if you're a mage. Int -2 is fine. Even if it was int -4, I'd still take it in a heartbeat, especially given my ring, which was Wizard Corrode Blink in +6. So Wizard in +6 is ridiculous. It's like double wizardry, but slightly better. Sorry, it's slightly worse in terms of spell failure rate, but it's slightly better in terms of like spell power, spell hunger, and all that stuff. Never used the blink because I already have the spell. And a regular protection from fire, which was replacing the protection, +4 ring of protection, which was actually ridiculous as well. Overall, this character had completely ridiculous broken loot. You can see that with the double wand of hasting, wand of teleport. No heal wounds, that's fine. Like, honestly, it didn't matter, given that we had 5 potions of heal wounds on us. There was actually we barely used any consumables. You can tell because I have like, what, 5 potions of magic on me? Like, it's actually crazy how strong this character ended up being. I didn't expect him to be that strong, considering how, generally weak the vampire tends to be. Vampires aren't really that great at straight up fighting and doing stuff. So like, they tend to more sit back, play stabbing styles or summoning styles, necromancy styles. You know what I mean? So like, I was not expecting this character to be so durable. It's pretty ridiculous. In terms of skills, got that extra fighting. It was actually very low this game, but that's because I was training shields. Tried to train shields to 15, didn't manage to get there quite in time. 15 spellcasting, 21 summoning, a little bit of hexes for, I believe it was Summon Mana Viper. Ice Magic just for the early game Ice Beast, makes sense, and Air Magic for the Lightning Spire. Lightning Spire was pretty good, but I think the overall MVP would have to be Shadow Creatures or Summon Horrible Things. Those two are like absolutely broken, like hilariously so. Summon Horrible Things, as you can see, just took apart like literally every enemy in the game, and it's seven mana. It's not that terrible because it's just really good. Like, ignore the int draining. As you can see, as with a little bit of like even the slightest bit of management, I was able to keep my my int at pretty much full. So it was like there's no real need to think about, oh, what if I lose mana? Just don't worry about it. It's fine. In terms of the spell list, Summon Hydra, Summon Horrible Thing, those were 2 really good spells. Lightning Spell was surprisingly good. Well, not surprisingly. I feel like I may have underutilized it compared to someone like Ultra, who likes to use it a lot. But honestly, my other spells were better than it. So, yeah. Apportation used to pick up the occasional rune and /or good item in the abyss. Summon Mana Viper, like I said, very good against liches. If you can get 2 hits on them, they generally just become little babies, and they can't do anything. Repel missiles, obvious MVP, as per the usual. Dragon's Call, surprisingly not as good as I was imagining, because Dragon's Call doesn't really interact well with Sith Moon's stuff. It's probably just better to not learn it, honestly, and focus on your like horrible things or like something like that. Some late game spell, probably not Summon Hydra. Yeah, probably horrible things would be your late game stuff. I wouldn't really go for Dragon's Call if you're going Sith. It's not that great. It's okay, I guess, but like in a through game, you can see the struggle that I went to get it, just because I felt so strong, and I still didn't manage to get it castable. Like, not really. Blink 4%. Actually, didn't train any translocations. Probably should have this game. Shadow Creatures, another obvious MVP. I talked at length about it in the other videos, so take a look at all that stuff. And Summon Butterflies. I used it once or twice, just for fun, I guess. Let's go and talk about my skilling list. Oh god, what's going on here? Okay, so early game got a bit of stealth and summoning and spellcasting. Surprisingly, non-surprisingly, sorry, focusing on summonings. Actually trained my stealth up to 10, which is alright. Kept summoning on for most of the game, spellcasting on for most of the game as well. But you can see that based on the progression rate, I kept it trickled rather than focused. I don't think there was ever really a reason for me to pick up spellcasting, given that I had mana aplenty, and spell hunger is not really important for a vampire. I probably would have gone a little bit higher had I played a non-vampire, just to cut some of that spell hunger down. Air magic, fighting, a lot of fighting actually. Didn't manage to get 20 like I wanted to, but that's fine. Ice Magic, dodging, a lot less dodging than you'd expect, only like 12 or 13, surprising. But at that point, my meat shields were what was keeping me alive, not my dodging. So, bit of invocations in the mid game, bit of shields just to get it when I could. Armor, a little bit for the troll leather armor, and hexes just a little bit for the serpent. In terms of the skill table, you can kind of see what I did. I guess you use the book spells, like these couple of books, for like most of the early game, and then you slowly transition over to like bigger and heavier things. So you can see Hydra was used a lot in like 16 to 18 range. Shadow creatures used a whole bunch in what do you call it? In like the depths to Zot range, and you can see horrible things being spammed quite a bit. It doesn't look like a lot, but that's a level 8 spell, so 101 uses in that short time is actually really significant. Dragon's Call only used about 12 times, and it was fairly lackluster in all those times. It was alright, but it wasn't that great. Divine Energy was used so much, but it doesn't show here on this table. Channel Magic only used about 6 times. Forget Spell used once or twice because I ran out of amnesia. And pretty much everything else is fairly straightforward. I dodged 5,500 attacks, and I blocked, 1,000? That's alright, I guess. It's not the worst thing ever. Anyway, so that about wraps it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow's games, which will be an Air Elemental something. Alright, until then.